I'm coming to you from an undisclosed location, and we are foraging for pawpaws today. Native fruit here in PA. We're in a public place, and there's a couple nice ones we see around. They're very hard to spot. First of all, you have to know what the leaves of the tree look like. They are nice long leaves, and that is what the fruit looks like. They blend right in, so you have to be very attentive with your eyes to see the fruit. And they're a pretty nice size. It's late August, and that's about the time to harvest. So let's pick a few. We'll leave plenty for other people, and we'll get a few for ourselves. There we go. When you're going hunting for pawpaws, the easiest thing to spot is the leaves. The leaves are large and distinctive, especially here in the Pennsylvania forest. There's not much else that looks like it. It stands out. So the leaves are sort of elongated and teardrop shaped, and they're very distinctive. They stand out from other trees. And they often, a lot of them will grow together in a grove. They spread out through the roots underneath the ground. And for instance, if I just pan around here, this is all my land. All the small trees that you see here are all pawpaws. They all sprung up and grew together. When you're looking for the fruit that's on the pawpaw, you want to take only fruit that's either ripe or close to ripe. If it is close to ripe, you can set it out on the counter in the sun, and it'll finish up ripening and be good to eat. But they get a lot nice and sweeter when you leave them on vine ripened. If you take them too early, if you take them when they're rock hard, they're not going to ripen enough to get to edible condition, and they're only edible when they're ripe. You'll know if they're ripe just to the touch. When you squeeze them a little bit, they'll feel soft. If they're rock hard, if you can't squeeze them at all, if you can't like indent them with your finger at all, they're not ready. The trees are easy to spot, that's true, but the fruit is very difficult to find because everything's green. They're not yellow, they're not red, they're not white, they're green. They just blend into all the other trees and leaves, so you have to have a keen eye. Usually you'll find them hanging down from the bottom of the branches, so you kind of have to get underneath and look up. So here is a fruit right here. Alright, I spotted some more over here on the next tree. These are again very small, not ready to come off, and really small too. So I'm not going to bother picking them. They're not ready. It's good to have one of these. Extend the reach a little bit, and so I'll see if this guy's ready to pluck or not. Nope, he's feeling firm as well. Yeah, that one's a little hard yet too. Okay, here's our take from our picking pawpaws. That's the biggest one. So that's about close to as big as they come. It's nice. That's nice size. So you can make puddings with these, cream pies. Let's see, we've made sorbet, pawpaw sorbet. That was very good. So anyways, these have to ripen up a little bit yet, and then we'll see what we make with them. But it's pretty cool to just be able to go out and pick a native fruit. There's a bag of pudding. Just put one pawpaw in with a serving of this, half a cup of this, 2 cups milk, and 1 pawpaw. Mix it up real good, and that makes a nice dessert. Very yummy. As the fruit ripens, I find it gets a more sweet and more mango flavor to it. Whereas if it's a little less ripe, I'm getting more custard and more banana flavors. That's my experience and my opinion with it. Alright, this was vanilla pudding with 2 pawpaws added. Let's see how it tastes. Pretty good. Custardy. Little banana, not getting too much of the mango flavor with it being in the pudding, but it's good. Alright, we're going to forage for some hickory nuts. And I got some right in the edge of the yard here, so we're going to see what we can find. So here's what we're looking for. And then we're going to just dehusk them.
I'm finding them at the bottom of my feet. Oh, there's some with some green on them.
Yeah, those are good. Float them in the water, test, and make sure that they're good before we cook them up then. So just take out the ones that are floating. Hopefully that weeds out the bad ones. Now we get to smash them. Alright, we're going to put these in here, about 2 cups of nuts and 6 cups of water. We're going to simmer them for about 30 minutes. Indian word for this hickory milk is kanuchi. You can put either some maple in here or some honey, maybe a little cinnamon. Man, I cannot tell you how good this is smelling right now. It smells so good. Sort of final straining right into the mug. A little bit of maple syrup. Very nutty. I wonder why they call it milk. It's got a little bit of a milky flavor. Yeah, it does have a little milky flavor. Hickory milk.
Man, that is so good.
You like it?
Oh man, this is awesome. Awesome. Hickory tea.
Yeah.
Wow.
Alright. Glad you
Made
like
right
it.
from the nuts.
Yeah, we just picked them up out of the yard a couple minutes ago.
That is so cool.